What is up, guys? It's your girl, Lady T, the Life Coach, and I'm back with another video. Happy Valentine's Day to all those out there, for those who have a Valentine and those who don't, and to all the single ladies like me who are manless. We stick together. So, what are you guys doing on your Valentine's Day today? I'm sitting here. I just came from church, so I'm happy. I'm manless, but I'm happy, and I'm gonna have me some ice cream. You can call this an ice cream mukbang. I have me some Neapolitan ice cream here, and I'm gonna sit here and have my ice cream, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about being single. How is it? For me personally, I've been single for a very long time. Like, it's literally been, oh my God, it's been a long time. It's been some years, literally like a long time. So at least since 2013, because I did have a couple of friends who I saw, here and there, but it was nothing serious. So to me, that's considered to be, single. And I don't really get out there and date too much. So I'm getting a lot of ice cream because I just want to get a lot of ice cream. I like ice cream. I especially love Neapolitan ice cream. So Valentine's Day to me is overrated. Like, it's overrated. Like, you don't have to wait till Valentine's Day to show that you love somebody. You're supposed to be showing that, like, throughout the whole year. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say something to you guys about, if you just meet somebody, my ice cream. If you just meet somebody, and I also have some Russell Stover's candy. So I'm about to eat a piece or two. It's only like 4 pieces in here. So if you just, let me tell you something for you young chicks that may not know. If you meet a guy and if they, everything is going good until like the holiday comes up, or like a Valentine's Day comes up, and then all of a sudden at Valentine's or Christmas or any kind of holiday, and now all of a sudden they don't want to be with you, that's game. Okay, and you need to be a person that recognize game, because like they say, game recognize game. So I'm gonna eat one of these with my little chocolate, with my ice cream bowl. But if you get a person who, and like I said, everything is good, and then all of a sudden now, it's a holiday, and now they got complications and they don't know what's going on, but they feel like they want to take a break. That's a person who's running game. They don't really want to be with you, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to take the time to spend money on you, or, be considerate about, thinking about what you might want or what you might like. That's a person you don't want to be with, because this is the oldest trick in the book. And I'm old enough to know the game. So don't ever get with a person like that. If you find somebody who's like that, that's a person you just need to run far away from a person like that, because they're not going to put in no time. They're not going to put in no consideration. They're not going to put in nothing. So how do I feel about not, kind of like getting anything from a man today? It would be nice. I'm not going to lie. Let me taste this chocolate. It's got the... It would be nice to get something from a man today. I particularly don't like being by myself, but I'm not going to run and just get with anybody because I don't want to be alone. Like, I'm not going to just throw anybody in my bed just because I want to be with somebody. And there's a lot of women who compromise and they do that. And you shouldn't do that. Like, you should hold yourself in a higher standard. Let me tell you guys something. Chocolate, it really breaks me out. And I'm praying by the grace of God, I rebuke pimples and acne and all that stuff because of this chocolate. Because I love chocolate, but for some reason, I think I'm allergic to it. And it's ridiculous. But I love it. So I rebuke the pimples. Anyway, so, I don't like being alone. No, what woman wants to be alone, right? But I was never one of those kind of mothers that, like, because I raised 6 children, 2 adopted boys and 4 daughters. And right now they're all grown pretty much, because my youngest, Ricky, he will be 18 in April. So, so I have, he'll be 18 My youngest daughter will be 24. My son is 24. I have a 26, 27, 28. So, and they were all grown. And one thing I always made sure I paid attention to is who I had around my children. So I wasn't one of those kind of mothers that just because I was alone and I wanted to be with somebody, I was just going to have any old man up in my house. I wasn't one of those at all. I didn't go through men like I go through pantyhose. Some women do that. Not a good thing, especially if you have sons, because they grow up to be resentful toward their mother. You know what I'm saying? So I just wasn't one of those kind. They might have seen maybe one guy since I left their father. We've been separated now since 2008. We got married. We were together for like 19, 20 years. And then we separated. No, we was together like 20 years. And then we got married in 2006. We stayed married until 2000. Well, we are still married, but we stayed together till 2008. And then we separated. I still need to get a divorce, so I really can't complain about not having a man because God's not going to bless me with another man if I'm already still married. So that's an affair that I have to put in order. Anyway, I haven't even done it to my ice cream yet, so let me do that. Love the Neapolitan ice cream. So love it. I should have had actually a cone because I love those sugar cones. But anyway, so I was never the type to I was never the type to have a lot of men around my children. I just didn't think that was a good idea. It's just not good. If you have to be by yourself to show independence, to show strength, to show responsibility to your children, do that. But don't just get any guy for the sake of having somebody in your life, in your bed. It's not a good thing to do. So, got a little mixed emotions about the Valentine thing, but it's a day. You know what I'm saying? I have my family. I love myself more than I love life itself. And I know God loves me. So I'm not really pouting about the whole man thing, about the cards and the balloons and all that stuff. And I asked my pastor tonight, I'm like, where did that come from? And he was like, well, that would be a long story. So he's going to go over that. He did teach it once upon a time, a while back, about the whole, how the Valentine started, how the candy started, and all that stuff. And some of it is paganism. But, you know, I always say, like, when people say things about, like, Christmas and it's paganism stuff, but I'm not getting into the whole paganism thing. It's just like, I like the thing about celebrating. Like, you know, it's just fun with the tree and the presents and the different things like that. So the whole idea of Valentine's, it's like, I'm not so into that. I just like the idea of, like, being able to give, like, the candy and the balloons and the teddy bears and stuff like that. But I will say, I think people should do that all the time. I mean, why not? Why not show love all the time? It shouldn't be a separate day where you just, you know, decide to show that you love somebody. Do that all the time. No? So, but it can be, you know, when you get in your mid, you know, when you get in your like 50s like me, it can be, you know, I don't know, a little bit of mixed emotions and stuff, you know. I did read one time where they said that single women don't live as long. Oh God, that's scary. Single women don't live as long as women who are with a man. So I don't know where they got that from, but it was some type of journal or whatever that they said that in. So I'm like, you know, I don't know about that, but I'm hoping to live a long time by, you know, doing right, eating right, treating other people right, and stuff like that. So, this is so good. What kind of ice cream do you guys like? I love Neapolitan, and I love butter pecan. Love butter pecan. Now, as far as cakes, I love strawberry shortcake. And one of these days, I'm going to buy a strawberry shortcake, and I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to eat it right there in front of you guys, because I love it. And I also put it with whipped cream and ice cream. And I used to get the pound cake, and I would put the frozen strawberries, let them melt a little bit, put the frozen strawberries on the pound cake, and then put the whipped cream on top. And then also I would get the vanilla ice cream. You want candy, Nash? So I would do that. Yeah. No, these are all the ones that was in there. That's all of them. They're good. It's like caramel inside. So yeah, that's what I love. I love strawberry shortcake and butter pecan ice cream and this Neapolitan ice cream right here. I love it. Huh?
Isn't it gonna melt?
Where's what kind of milk? Oh, you can put this back. Yeah, thanks. Put that back because that whole bucket will melt. So anyway, yeah. So I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's. But again, show love every day. Don't let it be that you have to be told when to show love to somebody. Let them feel special every single day. I met a guy today in CVS. No, the manager of CVS around the corner. He was like, he told his wife, okay, so I'm going to show you love every single day. I don't want you fussing. I'm going to just show you love. So on Valentine's Day, that's going to be my day where it's going to be my day off where I'm not going to buy you nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds like a good deal. So she was like, okay, she took the deal. So basically, he didn't do nothing for her today because he said he showed love to her every single day anyway. So, but I'm not going to lie. I do want to get a divorce. No offense to my children's father. He was a wonderful person. And we're not enemies at all. One thing I will not be is an enemy to anybody. So we're not enemies at all. And so, but we will get a divorce. And I do hope that God will bless me to be remarried one day. And I hope that he gets remarried as well too. You know, you always want to wish the best for people, guys. Literally, I'm gonna always, you know it was coming. I was coming. I always get back to this love thing because I'm always be an advocate for love. You never want to be an enemy to people. If you break up with somebody and you guys have kids together, it's our duties and responsibilities to still be cordial with each other for the sake of our children. We're not supposed to turn our children one against the other, against one parent against the other parent. That's not the way we're supposed to do it. And it's really not fair. Because all of our children have a right to have a relationship with both of the parents. Now, granted, one of the parents or whoever is if they're abusive, if they're like a bad example, and they're not good to be around that child, now that's a different story because you do have to look out for, you know, your child's well-being. But if you know that man is fairly decent, but he may not have been a good provider, or he maybe couldn't get together with the jobs and all stuff, but yet, so he's not like a bad-hearted person, like evil and mean and just, you know, like just so dirty and wrong and low down. If he's not like that, you can afford for those children to have a relationship with their father. You can. And it's sometimes we just have to be just, you know, the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be mature about it. It's not fair for the child, if possible, if you can make it possible for them to have a relationship with their other parent, it's not fair for you to hold them back from that. And I don't care if they ain't giving the child support, because some of them would give child support if it wasn't being garnished. And that's my opinion of it, and I'm entitled to it. You can disagree if you want to, but I truly believe, and we're gonna get back to Valentine's in a minute, but I truly believe. I truly believe that if it wasn't enforced, some of them would give. But when you start garnishing somebody's check, they're gonna be like, I don't even want to go to work. So they ain't gonna go because now most of the check is being garnished. I believe that if we didn't force some of them would give. If they had it, they would give. That's what I believe. That's my opinion of it. You know, I believe sometimes child support makes enemies out of people, out of parents. And then all of a sudden the children are in the middle of that. That's my belief. You know what I'm saying? I feel like give them an opportunity to show that they would be reasonable, responsible, you know, capable adult of, you know, helping provide for their child without being forced to. That way they can go get a job that's not garnished, so they can think in their mind, okay, let me give to my child. Because most men love their children. You know, I don't know a lot of men that don't love their children. But, you know, when you're being forced to do something, then you become an enemy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion of it. But I believe we should not be enemies with the other parent. We shouldn't do it. I'm not an enemy to their father. I was mad at some points when we separated, but I was never like a man basher. That's why they all have, now if they felt their own issues towards him when we separated, that's fine. That's on them. But I wasn't an instrument in helping them to hate him or to be against him. You know what I'm saying? Or, be, in division with him. I wasn't an instrument in that. I made sure that they had a choice to choose whether or not they wanted a relationship with their father. And to this day, they all do. And I'm happy because I like to have integrity in everything I do. So, anyway, right. So, I think the Valentine's Day is overrated. I think so. I could be jealous because I'm single, but maybe not. Maybe not. So we need to still show that love all the time to whoever is in our lives and in our families. We need to still show love regardless, and don't make it about a holiday. Every day should be a holiday. But we should show love regardless. We should show love to everybody regardless, because love conquers all, and I always say it, and love covers a multitude of sins. It really does. So show love to the opposite parent. Show love when you can show love. You know what I'm saying? Just show love. This ice cream, so good.
I've been pursue dancing this year. I've decided.
My daughter said she's going to pursue dancing this year. She's a very good dancer,
I've
actually.
been watching techniques to get my technique back.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remembered, because every time I try to do this turn right here,
Right.
I can never do it because your foot has to go in like this, like that.
Oh, wow.
So you go up, and then you go
Wow.
turn. But yeah, I think I'm going to pursue it for
Well, you should do whatever you want to do.
Do you have Nini's keys? Marcus is going to pick up pizza.
You guys order pizza?
Yeah.
It's turned out to be a very good Valentine's Day. Pizza and chocolate candy and ice cream, my favorite ice cream. So, no man, but I got ice cream, candy, and pizza. That's all I need.
Are you on YouTube?
Yes, I am.
You're not going to edit this out?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I don't want to be babbling along, you guys. Today was a wonderful day. Today is Valentine's Day. Church was amazing. He actually, my pastor, Bishop Harrison Hale, he actually talked about love, and love loves first. He also talked about you shouldn't be looking for somebody else to talk to you first. If you guys are going through stuff, why don't you be the bigger person and talk to them first? He talked about a lot of this stuff today. And when my bishop talks, my God, he gives us life lessons. Like, it's not just about hooping and hollering and preaching, but he gives us what we need to hear. He gives it to us raw. What we need to hear to correct ourselves, to be convicted of the things that we don't do and how we act and how we treat people. So he was saying that if you got something going on with somebody else, you shouldn't be looking for them to apologize to you. Why don't you be the one to apologize to them? And why don't you love first? Because love loves first. You looking for them to love you. Why don't you love first? Why don't you be the bigger person? Is there something you wanted to say?
Yeah, do you have the keys so you can pick up the keys?
Nene has her keys. So yeah, you're supposed to be the one that love first. Don't look for nobody to apologize to you. And let me tell you something. I said it in another video. You may never get an apology. But I ain't gonna forget about my ice cream. Hold on. You may never, ever get that apology that you're looking for. But you can apologize first. You can mend the broken pieces first. You can show the love first. Don't look for somebody else to do it because they may never do it. But if you do something and you right within yourself and your heart is right, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You right with God. You ain't got to worry about people. It don't matter. So the main thing he talked about tonight was loving, because it was Valentine's Day and love is appropriate. So he talked about you showing love to people. Stop always thinking somebody hurting you. Who you hurting? None of us can talk about anybody or anything because guess what? We all fall short. We all fall short of the glory of God. That's what the Bible says. None of us can point the finger. None of us is the big I and the little them. We all have faults. So therefore, I may say somebody hurt me, but what if there probably was somebody in my lifetime that I have hurt that I had to apologize for hurting. So you got to remember, guys, we're all on the same level like this when it comes to God. Nobody's bigger or better than the next person. So you might as well forgive. You might as well let go. You might as well love anyhow. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be people walking around who haven't talked to their mom in 30 years or their sister in 5 years or their brother. It should never, ever be like that. Love frees you from everything. When you learn how to let go and to love people in spite of how they treated you, it can't always be about you. It can't always be about who treated you wrong, who said something about you, so who did this and did that. It cannot always be about that. You can't live your life according to that. And I'm gonna be an advocate for that for my life, for the rest of my life. You have to learn how to get. You have to learn how to get past that. You have to. Because if you don't get past that, you're going to be forever blaming people and you ain't going to never get nowhere in life. Never. So it's time to let that stuff go. Those old, long years grudges with friends who, and then I'm going to tell you something, another thing. Most people done fell out over some bull crap, some garbage, some petty stuff that meant nothing, that you became enemies, ain't talked in years, because of some petty stuff. And we know we done fell out over petty stuff. Argued over petty stuff. Stuff don't mean nothing. And then sometimes people pass away and you don't even get a chance to apologize or make amends for stuff that doesn't happen. That ain't right. You don't ever want to be the person that is like caught with that kind of situation. I'm not. Before I leave this earth, it's not going to be a soul that hates me or I hate. And if they hate me, that's fine because I'm not going to hate you. I'm going to love anyhow. I'm not going to my grave with animosity, with a grudge, with nothing towards nobody. I'm not even going to my grave with a complaint. I told you about that video yesterday. Y'all need to watch it. I ain't got nothing to complain about. When you love, my God, you just don't know the stuff that's coming towards you, the good stuff. When you love, my God, I think the earth just yields all the love to you. It just yields it to you. It just like pours it out to you. Just pours it out. You just start getting stuff from places you wouldn't even imagine or think. God will send people your way, send situations your way and things, and you'll be so surprised. You'll be so amazed. But when you show love, that's what happens. You are setting yourself up for blessings when you show love to people. It don't do you no good to be holding grudges against people. It don't do you no good to not love and to be bitter against people and stuff like that. That don't do you no good. I just want my body to feel good. And you know what I'm saying? Even on the inside, I just want my body to feel good. And when you have bad feelings and stuff and things going on wrong with other people, it don't make you feel good. I think that stuff even ages you too. I think that stuff brings about sickness and all kinds of diseases. I think bad feelings brings about all of that. Because when you're happy and you laughing and all that stuff, you know when you're going to be sick. That stuff cures the body. Laughter is medicine for the soul. You know what I'm saying? The heart being glad, it just what makes your body just feel good. There's no way you got room to be sick, to catch diseases, and to have all these different problems in your body. You don't have room for that. Me and my daughter was talking earlier today, and we was listening because we like to listen to motivational videos to keep us pumped up and to keep us going and stuff, and on the things that we want to do. And they were talking about it. You gotta keep your mind and your levels of what you're thinking on positive things. You know what I'm saying? Good things, not bad things, not negative stuff. So that's the way you gotta live your life. Always just being positive, being happy, being full of joy and making people laugh and, just being, like I said yesterday in my other video, just being a beacon of light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Letting your light shine. When you walk in the room, you just light up the place. Like you bring in that smile, you bring in that happiness. So I know I'm all off the subject of Valentine's because it ain't no big deal about the Valentine's. You know what I'm saying? I got love right here in this ice cream bowl. So, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This Neapolitan, I'm loving it. So that's enough Valentine's for me. But anyway, I'ma love me. And when you love yourself, guess what? And you don't be complaining about what you don't have, like, oh, I ain't got no man, and I just gotta have me somebody in my bed. When you don't do that, and you just love yourself, you ain't gotta go out there looking and searching. So I ain't worried about it. Still gotta do what I gotta do anyway. So, but anyway, I'm not gonna be long with you guys. I thought my daughter was coming while I was making the video so that she can give me my little stuff that she claimed that she has for me, because she did get me something for Valentine's, and I was looking forward to her bringing it. So, I might come back on with a video afterwards if she gets here. It's a little late right now. So, but anyway, guys, listen, have a wonderful, enjoyable rest of your Valentine's Day. Remember to show love to people. Get rid of the grudges, the hate, all the different things that are negative in your life, and bring yourself to a state of positivity. You know what I'm saying? Bring yourself to a state of joy and peace and happiness. Bring yourself to a state of all those good things, and so that you can cause all those good things to come to you. I'm looking forward to great things coming to me because of my attitude. I'm looking forward to it. So, all right, guys, listen, have a happy, happy Valentine's. And for all you ladies out there who are single, listen, enjoy yourself and love yourself and enjoy your single life. You don't need nothing else. What's up, guys? So I'm back. So guess what? My daughter finally showed up. So I'm about to show y'all what she got me. So what do we have here, Shauna?
That's a card.
Oh my God, look what I got.
It says you are too sweet.
It says you are, look at this big old card I got. And I'm talking about some man giving me something. I don't need no man to give me nothing. I got daughters to give me stuff and sons. Look at this big old card. Show you the inside. Oh. Hey! Hey, y'all see this? Myself. Wow, look at that. That's a big card. And then I got this.
Roses.
I got roses. Look at these roses. Look at this, guys. Roses in the vase. Who needs a man when you got daughters to give you Valentine's anyway?
And this.
Yes. And I was waiting, y'all. And then look what else I got.
He changes color.
Look at this. Oh, my God. Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Shauna. Ain't this cute, y'all? It's called Cubby Buddles. No, Cubby Buddies. Look at that. Cubby Buddies. Oh my God. So there we have it, guys. I was waiting for this. This is what I was actually stalling for when I was doing all that talking, waiting for her to come because she told me she had something for me. So, listen. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I am so excited. And this is so beautiful. And I love my card. It's big. That's like a big card. That's huge. Money bunch. Hey. I love you. Hey. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Yes, guys. So there you have it. And there my Valentine's Day is complete after a good word at church. And now my Valentine's stuff. And then my son-in-law and my daughter, they bought pizza. So who's going to complain about a Valentine's Day like that, guys? All right, so I will talk to you guys soon. I will see you on the next video. And remember, listen, guys, always remember to like, comment, to share, and to subscribe to my channel, guys. And I will talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.